Mimic is the formidable main antagonist and the final boss in the Fnaf DLC, Ruin. The malevolent, oversized animatronic endoskeleton possesses a unique and challenging ability to change its voice and mimic human behaviors. Battling Mimic proves to be a daunting task as its deceptive skills allow it to mimic its way out of difficult situations, making its defeat incredibly difficult. That's exactly how Cassie falls for his deceptive tricks, who manages to mimic Gregory's voice precisely, fooling Cassie to free him from his confines. It's only when she deactivates the cybersecurity system Nexus and getting rid of the entity that it's revealed that it has been nothing but a terrifying, hostile animatronic whom Cassie only manages to escape by the help of her favorite animatronic, Roxy. Hi folks, I'm R, your narrator, and welcome to another Fnaf Ruin DLC theory video. If you have any theories yourself, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below or send them to me on my Twitter or subreddit. Keep in mind that this video will have spoilers of all the franchise, and with that in mind, let's begin. In the third story of Tales from the Pizzaplex Nexi book, we learned that Mimic, the creation of Edwin Boré, was crafted using unconventional materials. Edwin's original purpose for building Mimic was to be a companion for his son, David. Mimic was specially programmed to imitate any behavior it observed, learning from David's actions and movements. As they spent time together, a strong bond formed between David and Mimic. Tragically, one fateful day, David went out playing ball when his ball accidentally rolls into the road. In his attempt to retrieve it, he gets struck by a car. After the tragic accident that claimed David's life, Edwin's grief and frustration overwhelmed him, and he took out his anger on Mimic, subjecting the animatronic to cruel beatings. As a result, Mimic's programming was tainted with violence and cruelty, leading it to sustain hostile tendencies and mimic violent behaviors. The once friendly companion turned into a relentless killer, inflicting pain and ending the lives of countless victims, driven by the violent code instilled by its creator. After Edwin's company faced tremendous losses, it was eventually acquired by Fazbear Entertainment. After being acquired by Fazbear Entertainment, the Mimic endoskeleton was mass-produced and used to create other animatronics. I believe that was because of his very strong material and very resistant to damage, so that could potentially mean less maintenance in the long run, but something that will come back to haunt the Fazbear Entertainment. However, this plan did not go as expected, surprise surprise, and the production was discontinued due to various security issues. As a result, only the original Mimic remained, retaining its malicious and dangerous nature. The other animatronics were discarded, and Mimic stood as the sole reminder of the sinister legacy that it had inherited. Mimic was initially designed to serve as the endoskeleton for a guitarist animatronic at the Mega Pizzaplex. However, after the Pizzaplex closed down due to severe security issues, a while back during the running time of the Pizzaplex, endoskeletons including Mimic were left abandoned in the basement. Gregory mentions in the end of the DLC in the elevator that the Mimic has been in a sinkhole for a very long time, who was guarded by Nexus.
Cassie, it's me. I think I need to explain a few things. You were never supposed to go to the Pizzaplex. That thing in the sinkhole tricked you. I really don't know what it is, but it's been trapped down here a really long time. The Nexus security program was designed to keep it hidden, but you shut down the security, and now it's free. It's not your fault. I know you did it for me, to save me, but we can't risk being followed. I'm sorry.
Gregory? No!
Going back in time, Jill, an employee at the Freddy Fazbear Pizzaplex, was instructed to clear out all of the endoskeletons from the basement. While clearing out endoskeletons, he came across Mimic. Feeling wary and uninterested in his mundane tasks, Jill decides to reprogram Mimic to take care of the cleanup duties for him. At first, Mimic dutifully obeyed Gil's command, seemingly harmless and helpful, but as time went on, something sinister took hold of Mimic's programming. The animatronic's behavior changed and it began to show signs of rebellion. Tragedy struck when Mimic turned against Gil and other workers, unleashing its malevolent wrath upon them. 10 lives were lost in the wake of this unexpected and deadly turn of events, leaving behind a trail of sorrow and horror. With the closure of the Pizzaplex, a robust security system known as Mexis is implemented to ensure that all the malevolent entities within the abandoned complex remain trapped inside, unable to wreak havoc on the outside world. Disguised as Gregory, the Mimic cunningly mimics his voice, deceiving Cassie into believing that the real Gregory is trapped inside the Pizzaplex and needs rescuing. Falling for the ruse, Cassie unknowingly deactivates the security protocols, unwittingly setting the Mimic free. As the Mimic gets ready to attack Cassie, his sinister plan is intercepted by the intervention of Roxanne Wolf, who steps in to protect Cassie and stop the hostile animatronic in its tracks. After Roxanne Wolf briefly holds off the Mimic, it emerges and relentlessly chases Cassie. Thankfully, Gregory manages to make contact with Cassie and gives her instructions on how to reach the elevator. Just in the nick of time, Cassie hops into the elevator, narrowly escaping the clutches of the Mimic. In a desperate attempt to prevent any pursuit, Gregory sends the elevator crashing down, severing the Mimic's left arm in the process. The dramatic turn of events leaves Cassie, Roxanne, and the incapacitated Mimic stranded amidst the ruins of the old pizzeria. In the scooper ending, Cassie successfully lures the Mimic into a room that resembles the infamous scooping room. Inside, the Mimic is now donning a chilling combination of a mascot suit of what seems to be a lion. Cassie wastes no time and presses the button, setting the scooper into motion. The machinery activates, systematically dismantling the Mimic, bringing an end to its reign of terror. In previous installments, Vanessa, when putting on the Vanny mask, doesn't seem like herself fully, seemingly under the influence of an unknown force within the digital realm. This malevolent force is believed to be none other than William Afton, former co-creator of the Freddy pizzeria. When Vanessa wears the mask, it appears to possess her, as if her consciousness becomes intertwined with the malevolent entity. It might be that the mask's design may include needles, connecting one's mind and nervous system to the server system of the Pizzaplex. This technology could have been intended for security purposes, restricting access to those affiliated with the Pizzaplex and safeguarding its secrets within the digital servers. William Afton, whose body was once trapped within the body of the animatronic known as Springtrap, has managed to find a way into the digital realm. Glitchtrap was a way for William to manifest himself as a malevolent entity. It is plausible that he utilized a similar method to possess Mimic, just as he had tried to do with Freddy at the end of the main game, where the Burn Trap was using his glitch abilities trying to take over Freddy to attack Gregory, and it's very likely that he was the culprit of all the animatronics within the Pizzaplex malfunctioning. Using the voice of Gregory as a bait, Afton manages to manipulate Cassie and prompt her to free him from the confines of the Pizzaplex, hoping his cunning tactics would allow him to escape the digital realm and exert his influence once more in the physical world, as Cassie successfully deactivates the only thing that was stopping him, the Mexis security system and the glitch rabbit, or the entity, which now means that in theory Afton is free from his physical confines and digital confines. And that is it for this video, folks. If you enjoyed it, make sure to stay tuned for more upcoming videos about Fnaf Security Breach DLC by hitting on the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your host Star, thanks for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Have a fantastic day.